development I think you're really going to find interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're talking about DAO1 today,
Right.
specifically their APTM token.
Yep.
And they put out this announcement.
Yeah, a community announcement.
Yeah, about their new protocol.
Right.
It's called the buy and burn protocol.
Buy and burn. Yeah.
So first, maybe just real quick, what is a DAO?
Yeah, so DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization, and essentially it's an organization that's run by rules encoded in smart contracts on a blockchain.
Okay, so not like your typical company.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
community-led and governed by code.
So DAO1, this is like a specific example of the DAO,
Right.
and they have their own token.
APTM.
APTM, right? Okay,
It's their own cryptocurrency.
got it. So this buy and burn protocol, that's what we're really diving into today.
That's the big one. Yeah. This is how they're aiming to increase the value of their APTM token.
So how does it work?
Well, it all starts with the fees that DAO1 collects for their services.
Okay.
So every time someone uses their platform,
Uh-huh.
a small percentage of that transaction fee
Okay.
gets set aside,
Right.
and those fees accumulate, and then
And then what?
they're used to buy APTM tokens
Okay.
automatically on a decentralized exchange.
A DEX,
Exactly.
like a crypto marketplace.
Yeah, just think of it like a stock market, but for crypto.
So they're basically using their own revenue to buy back their own token.
That's the gist of it, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what happens to the tokens after they buy them?
This is where the burn comes in.
Okay, the burn part.
They send those APTM tokens to a special wallet.
A burn wallet.
A burn wallet. Yep. And this wallet has a specific address.
Do you have that address?
Yeah. It's 0x0000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000 forever removed from circulation.
Yeah, it's like they're burning them.
Exactly. It reduces the total supply of APTM tokens.
Right. And they're doing this all automatically.
Yeah, it's all controlled by a smart contract.
And you said that's publicly viewable.
Absolutely. Anyone can check it out. The address is https://explorer.apertum.io, address 0xb93138FF75TT 98D744-919C6E57E6C E033B55.
Okay, so full transparency there so people can see exactly what's happening.
Yeah, transparency is crucial in this space.
So they're just buying back tokens like nonstop.
Not exactly. There are some limits in place.
Okay.
For example, each buy order can't be more than 100 USDT.
USDT, so that's Tether, a stable coin pegged to the US dollar.
Right.
Okay.
And there's also a minimum buy order of 20 USDT.
Got it. So they're not just dumping huge amounts of money all at once.
Right. It's a more gradual process.
Makes sense. So what's the overall strategy here? Like, why are they doing all this?
Well, the idea is to increase the value of APTM
Okay.
by reducing the supply and potentially driving up demand.
It's that classic supply and demand principle.
Exactly. The less of something there is and the more people want it, the higher the price tends to go.
Right. So if they keep burning tokens, the price of APTM should theoretically go up.
That's the hope.
But the success of this whole thing relies on people actually using DAO1 services, right?
Absolutely. That's the key. If their platform doesn't gain traction, then the buy and burn protocol won't have much of an impact.
So it's not just about the tokenomics, it's about the actual utility of the platform.
Right. The token is only as valuable as the platform it's built on.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
So have we seen anything like this before?
We have seen similar mechanisms in other areas.
Okay.
Like in the traditional stock market, companies often buy back their own shares.
To reduce supply.
Exactly. And in the crypto world, some projects use a portion of their fees to buy and burn their tokens.
Okay, but what makes this different?
The way DAO1 has structured their buy and burn protocol is unique.
How so?
It's directly tied to the usage of their platform.
So the more people use DAO1, the more APTM gets burned.
Precisely.
That's pretty clever. It creates a direct incentive for people to use the platform.
Right? It aligns the interests of the platform and the token holders.
So if I'm interested in this project, what should I be looking for?
Well, you want to look at the overall health of DAO1.
Okay.
How are their services performing? Are they gaining users?
So don't just focus on the buy and burn protocol. Look at the bigger picture.
Exactly. Do your due diligence, research the project and its potential.
And of course, there are always risks.
Yeah, any investment carries risk.
Especially in crypto.
Right, it's a volatile space.
So make sure you understand the risks before you jump in.
Absolutely, knowledge is power.
So to wrap things up, DAO1's buy and burn protocol is a Pretty interesting development in the DAO space.
Yeah, it's definitely innovative.
It'll be fascinating to see how this plays
For
out.
sure, it could be a game changer if it's successful.
And, it makes you wonder what other creative mechanisms will emerge in the crypto space.
Right? There's so much potential for innovation.
Well, this has been a great deep dive.
I'm glad we could explore this together.
Thanks for joining us.
Anytime.
And to all our listeners out there, keep exploring the fascinating world of DAOs and crypto.
Stay curious.